some nice snow last night. It's a beautiful sunny day. Gonna do some bench, some weighted dips, and then some accessory work. Probably skip abs because I've hit them the past 3 days and they're pretty sore. So might do an extra set of some triceps, or I'll figure something out. Kind of thinking about doing forearms. So this is just a warm up, but my shoulder's feeling a little funny, so I'm gonna see how I feel after this set, but kind of thinking I'll just keep it light and do a higher rep day. That actually felt pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see. Keeping it light, 135 pounds. Shoot for the 10 to 12 rep range. I wasn't sure if that was gonna make it up. I just be wet. So with neck flexion, or just neck work in general, especially when I use a weight, the initial 10 reps are pretty much all the weight, and then once it gets hard, um, I just kind of I do a little bit better job of taking the pressure or the tension, the load is what I meant to say. Take the load off my neck, and I just get a couple more reps, and then I'm done. Probably should have kept going, but I want to do some heavy dips after this. And after the first set, I did feel a little, like during my rest, I was kind of moving my shoulders around. And it did kind of hurt. I felt fine during that set, but I definitely think I was holding back. Like, by the 5th rep, I was like, oh, this is getting challenging. And I was really focusing on how my left shoulder was feeling. But I'm still happy with that set. So I'm an idiot, and my first set of weighted dips at 25 pounds, I was aiming for 8 reps. I did 7. But looking back, when I recorded it, I didn't switch the camera view. So this is going to be my second set of weighted dips. Whoops. Lesson learned there. It's also super hard to see. Like, the sun went behind a cloud. So finally I was like, oh, I can see the screen. And then I'm like, oh, crap. I'm aiming for 7 reps. So that's what I got on my first set. One thing with my first set is, so I was aiming for 8 reps, and I thought that was highballing it. So I got 7, but on the 7th rep, I leaned to my right side, which is my dominant side, and took some of that weight off my left, probably because my shoulder's feeling a bit funny today. So I still counted that 7th rep, but I didn't shoot for 8 because I cheated. So I went slow on the eccentric, and so I'm hoping to do 7 again with a slow eccentric. But we'll see how it feels. Getting a little bit of sun now, so that's nice. Anyways, yeah, I'll just get after it. Fuck! I was in my head. I lost my focus. Ah. It's still a good set. Still a good set. I think I've been yelling because my music is so loud. Oops. Doing jam press, I got 10 pounds on the bar, so 55 pounds. This is going to be my first set of these. I normally can do more reps on the first set, so the second set I'll probably take the weight off. But yeah. Also thought I'd change up the view for you guys, keep it a little bit more engaging as we get into the lighter weight. Oh, that was tough. Oh, the stretch is always amazing. I love doing this. Highly recommend. Oh, you have to breathe. This is more like prehab work. Since your pecs are used for throwing and pushing, but I just have the lightest band I have. I try to just kind of start with power and control at the end and squeeze. I mean, it's the same as a chest fly, but it's a little bit more, less about muscle, like building muscle. Just keeping everything feeling good. Reduce some injury risk. So it's something I haven't done in a while. Overhead extension, and I prefer doing these with a band or cable machine than a dumbbell. Yeah. I know it's similar to the JM press, but I didn't feel like doing push downs. Squeezing out every little bit I can. That's what I love about resistance bands and also cables. But lightweight especially. Although I'm not normally one that prefers high volume. But it's nice on the accessory work to do a mix of heavy, kind of 8 to 12 rep range, and then switch it up for some higher reps. Also helps, I've noticed, with my, just tendons. Hank, leave it! Sorry. There's a mouse living under my hood right now that I need to take care of. He's trying to get under my hood. Of my car. That wasn't clear. Hi, buddy. Are you checking on me? Oh. You're distracting. Oh, yeah. Hi, Bobby. What is it? You want to play in the snow? I think he wants a snowball fight. That's what I'm training for. I'm trying to get big pecs super strong pecs so I can pelt him in the face. No, I'm kidding. Although it's pretty funny to watch him try and catch him. Some reverse throws. I actually haven't done these with a bar in a long time. I used to, before I had a home gym, I used to do these on the cable machine, or rack. Yeah, cable machine. And now, since having a home gym, I've always just used a resistance band. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do 45 pounds. But that's the fun part about the end of a workout, is you can kind of just experiment. Dang, these like pump my forearms are pumped up from that first set. That's nuts. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I don't know why he's looking at me like that. There he goes, off into the woods. Not gonna see him again now. He's gonna go find some chipmunks. Oh, good boy! Oh my gosh! Yo, I hope you enjoyed that workout as much as I did. I think I say that every video. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. I was not expecting to actually weightlift today. I knew the weather was going to be sunny. I was not expecting snow. I was going to do some sprints and kind of focus a little bit more on cardio today, giving my muscles some rest from heavy weights. But I woke up this morning and I saw that it snowed. I always keep these curtains open so I wake up with the day. And I was just so shocked. And I was like, I hope it's still going to be sunny. And sure enough, on the morning walk, it was just absolutely gorgeous. It was blue skies. The sun had just came over the mountain. And I was so stoked to get a chest day in. Even though my back was still sore, my legs were still super sore, and I might still do sprints. It looks like the snow on the road has cleared up, and it's still a beautiful sunny day. I do have some stuff I need to help somebody out today, but
if I have time this evening, maybe I'll do that, depending on what the weather looks like tomorrow. But yeah, super solid day, even though it was not something that was on my calendar, or, you know, like the program, but I was just super stoked, so I got it in. And now, I haven't gotten a fire going yet. I'm kind of holding off on doing it because the firewood situation right now is lacking, and I don't know how long this winter is going to last, because apparently it's not over. So I've got some hot chocolate here. It's not actually hot chocolate, it's chocolate protein powder, and I weigh the whey out, and all day I can just do like 2 little spoonfuls in some hot water. Make sure it's not boiling. Make sure it's like cooled down a little bit, or you'll curdle the whey. And I mean, it's so good. I add a little bit of salt, just to bring out the flavor. And honestly, it's so nice, especially with a snowy day. Like, I'm cozy. Except I need to get a fire going to really be cozy. Yeah. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions too about, you know, kind of how I live off grid and working out outside and just fitness in general, like, please ask. I'm happy to answer the questions. Happy to, like, you're kind of along for the ride. Like, I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable in how I exercise and how I choose to exercise. There's so many different ways and goals that people have, so nothing is perfect. I've figured out what works for me, and, you know, you just gotta have fun with it. Like, that's the biggest thing. And especially because exercise is all about consistency. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Other people always say it, but it truly is about consistency and intensity. I know with consistency, it's like, oh, you can't show up with the same intensity every day. No, but that's like, you still want to, for however you show up that day, you still want to push the intensity to whatever that max is for that day. So, like, today, for example, I still pushed myself on the bench press, even though it was a lighter weight than I did a few days ago. I still pushed myself hard. On that second set, that last rep, I had it. I was so, you know, when I was like going up, and I was like, oh, this is really tough. I don't really want to, like, it's not that I didn't want to fight it. I just thought I didn't have it. And then I'm looking back at the video, and I'm like, I was past the sticking point. I had momentum. Like, I should have just fought through it. But I did have the fear of injuring my shoulder, especially because it just kind of wasn't feeling smooth, I guess, or clean. But I feel great now. I feel like I'm on top of the world, honestly, after just the beautiful morning and being able to exercise and get another video out. Tomorrow, I might not be uploading a video. I gotta finish up some errands, and so my day is pretty much gonna be focused on that. Anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.